My girlfriend said, "If you can't handle me flirting with others, you're insecure." I said, "You're right." Then I started flirting with the waitress right in front of her. When the waitress gave me her number, my girlfriend wasn't smiling anymore. Original post: I, 29, male, have been dating Vanessa, 27, for a little over 2 years. If I had to describe our relationship in business terms, I'd say I was the silent investor and she was the flashy CEO who took all the credit while tanking the stock. Vanessa is beautiful. That's not me bragging. It's just a statement of fact, like saying water is wet or rent and the city is overpriced. She has the kind of looks that stop traffic. And unfortunately, she built her entire personality around that traffic stopping capability. She thrives on validation. She consumes it like oxygen. For the entirety of our relationship, I have been the cool boyfriend. The chill guy. The guy who doesn't mind when she spends 20 minutes laughing at the bartender's terrible jokes while touching his forearm. The guy who looks the other way when her phone lights up at midnight with texts from Gary from the gym asking about her glute routine. Whenever I brought it up, usually in the car on the way home, trying to keep my voice level, I got the speech. "You're being so insecure, Jason," she'd say, checking her makeup in the visor mirror. "It's just my personality. I'm bubbly. I'm friendly. Why are you trying to dim my light?" Dimming your light was her favorite phrase. Apparently, asking my girlfriend not to sit on another man's lap at a house party was dimming her light. "If you trust me, it shouldn't matter," she'd argue. "Jealousy is such a weak look. I chose you. Isn't that enough?" I bought it. I swallowed the pill because I loved her, and frankly, I thought maybe I was the problem. Maybe I was too traditional, too uptight. Then came last Friday. We were at this new fusion place downtown. It wasn't cheap. The kind of place where the menu has no prices and the lighting is so dim you need a flashlight to find your fork. It was supposed to be a celebration of my promotion. We hadn't even ordered drinks before Vanessa started her routine. The sommelier came over. He was a tall, brooding European guy named Marco. Vanessa lit up like a Christmas tree. "Oh my God, I love your accent," she practically purred, ignoring the wine list I was holding. "Where are you from? Italy?" "No, don't tell me." "Spain?" Marco smiled professionally. "France. Actually, madam. France." She touched his arm. "I've always wanted to go. You have to tell me the best spots. Jason here hates traveling. He's such a homebody." "I don't hate traveling. I just hate traveling with someone who spends the entire trip taking selfies for Instagram." She spent the next 10 minutes asking Marco about his childhood, his favorite grapes, and whether he thought she looked like a Merlot or a Pinot Noir kind of girl. I sat there gripping my water glass, invisible. When Marco finally left to get the bottle, I sighed. "Babe, can we dial it back? It's my promotion dinner." She dropped the smile instantly. The switch flipped. "Oh my God. Are you serious right now? He's a sommelier. It's his job to be friendly. You're being so insecure. It's actually embarrassing. If you can't handle me being a social human being, maybe you shouldn't be with someone like me." Something in my brain finally clicked. It wasn't anger. It was clarity. "You know what?" I said, leaning back in my leather chair. "You are absolutely right." She blinked, confused by the lack of resistance. "I am. Yes, I've been looking at this all wrong. Flirting is harmless. It's just being social. I need to stop being so possessive and just match your energy." She smirked, victorious. "Exactly. I'm glad you finally get it. Enter our server. Let's call her Chloe." Chloe was cute and a girl next door who reads Tolstoy kind of way. Messy bun, glasses, sharp wit. She came over to take our appetizer order. "Normally, I'm a Caesar salad, please kind of guy. Tonight I was Marco." "Hi there," I said, turning my chair slightly to face her fully. I gave her the smile I usually reserve for closing deals. "I have to say your recommendation on the specials board sounded incredible, but not as incredible as you managing to navigate this crowded room without spilling a drop. That's a superpower." Chloe looked surprised. Then she laughed. A genuine, startled laugh. "I try my best. It's like Tetris but with hot soup." "I love Tetris," I said, locking eyes. "I'm Jason. What should I order if I want to be impressed but still have room for dessert? Because I have a feeling the dessert menu is where the real magic happens." Vanessa kicked me under the table hard. A sharp heel to the shin. I ignored it completely. "Well, Jason," Chloe said, a slight blush rising on her cheeks. "The scallops are life-changing, but if you're saving room, definitely get the chocolate tart." "Sold," I said. "But only if you promise to come back and tell me if I made the right choice. I trust your judgment implicitly." Chloe grinned. "I'll be checking in." She took Vanessa's order. Vanessa muttered, "Just the burrata," with a face like she was chewing on a lemon and walked away. "What the hell was that?" Vanessa hissed the second we were alone. "What?" I asked innocently, unfolding my napkin. I was just being bubbly. I'm a friendly guy. "Vanessa, don't dim my light." "You were hitting on her right in front of me." No, I corrected her. "I was being social. If you trust me, it shouldn't matter. Jealousy is a weak look. Remember?" Her mouth opened and closed like a fish out of water. She couldn't argue with her own logic without admitting she was a hypocrite. So she sat there fuming, drinking the wine Marco poured with an aggressive gulp. The rest of the dinner was a performance art piece. Every time Chloe came by, I engaged. I asked her about her studies, nursing, her chaotic cat, her opinion on the terrible music playing. I wasn't creepy. I was charming. I gave her the exact same level of attention Vanessa gave every man she met. And Chloe, she leaned into it. I think she saw Vanessa's sour face and realized what was happening. She played ball. Here's that extra lime for your water, Jason, Chloe said, dropping it in with a smile. Need anything else? Or just more conversation? Always up for conversation, I winked. Vanessa slammed her fork down. I'm ready to go. We haven't had the tart yet, I said. I don't want a damn tart. Pay the bill. I flagged Chloe down. Check, please. Sadly, we have to run. When Chloe brought the bill, I put my card in. She walked away, ran it, and came back. You guys have a great night, she said, handing me the folder. Then she looked at me. And good luck with the project. I opened the folder. Inside, on the merchant copy, was a phone number written in blue pen with a little smiley face. I didn't hide it. I held it up. Wow, I said. That was so nice of her. See, Vanessa, being friendly pays off. Now I have a contact if I ever have medical questions. Vanessa stood up so fast her chair fell over. She stormed out of the restaurant without a word, leaving me to sign the slip. I tipped Chloe 40%. When I got to the car, Vanessa was waiting by the passenger door, vibrating with rage. You humiliated me, she screamed as I unlocked the doors. You disrespected me in public on your promotion night. I was just matching your energy, I said calmly, pulling out of the lot. I thought we established that boundaries were for insecure people. Or does that rule only apply to me? It's different, she shrieked. I don't get numbers. I don't ask them about their cats. You have Marco's card in your purse right now, I pointed out. I saw him slip it to you with the wine list. Pot, meat kettle. She went silent, but it wasn't a peaceful silence. It was the silence of a bomb counting down. We got home and she locked herself in the bedroom. I slept in the guest room, which is also my home office. The next morning, Saturday, I woke up to the smell of coffee. I walked into the kitchen thinking maybe she had cooled off and we could have a rational conversation about double standards. Vanessa was sitting at the island. She looked up, eyes cold. I want you to delete her number, she said. No good morning. Just orders. No, I said, pouring myself a cup. Excuse me. I'm keeping it. She seems nice. We're texting right now. Actually, I wasn't. But Vanessa didn't need to know that. If you don't delete it, we're done, she threatened. Okay, I said. We're done. She froze. She didn't expect that. She expected me to fold. You're throwing away 2 years over a waitress? I'm ending 2 years of hypocrisy, I said. You want to act single? Be single. But you can't do it on my dime anymore. She smashed her mug into the sink. Ceramic flew everywhere. Get out. Go stay at your friend Tyler's. My name is on the mortgage, I said, sipping my coffee. Vanessa, I bought this place 6 months before you moved in. You're not on the deed. You're not on the loan. You're barely on the utility bills. I'm not going anywhere. Then I'll make your life hell until you leave, she hissed. You're welcome to try, I said. But remember, I'm the one who pays for the Wi-Fi. Update 1. It has been 5 days since the dinner, and the apartment has turned into a war zone. If you thought Vanessa would realize her double standard and apologize, you haven't met Vanessa. Entitlement doesn't bend. It breaks everything around it before it cracks.